So the reason I moved from the UK to Jamaica is primarily for
the Jam family. We're Irie, living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam family, the Jam family, yeah. Jam come hang with me.
Hello, Wagwan, big up yourself, whether you're there yard or you're there abroad. Welcome to another episode, Jam from Tribes. Now, we've been showing you quite a bit of our move from the UK to Jamaica and trying to get settled here in Jamaica. And I wanted to spend some time to just sit down and get to know each other a little bit more and explain some of the things that have led to us moving from the UK. So the reason I moved from the UK to Jamaica is primarily for my own personal health. I have lived in the UK for a significant number of decades, and I've gotten to the point now where I need to just get away and recuperate. So I decided that I wanted to go on a little bit of a sabbatical. I've wanted to do this for a little while, but it didn't make sense to do it at the time. So I wanted to just keep pushing so I can get around to doing it. You know, a lot of times people ask me, why am I doing it? Why am I going? And all sorts of questions to the negative. There are also people who ask me questions and are positive and upbeat about the idea. But the people who are asking negatively tend to be people who don't quite understand what it demands of people to live in countries like that, and it's very taxing. And some people might say, oh, but there are people who are living there and doing perfectly fine. They're living there, but that doesn't mean they're doing perfectly fine. You know, there are things like seasonally affected disorder that affects a wide majority of the population. And as a result, people are having to be medicated for several months through the year just to keep them afloat and to keep them going. And it's also one of the reasons that British people tend to go on a lot of holidays, because they need to get away and get themselves recharged and rejuvenated before they go back to the grind again. The weather take a toll on you, and just the constant rushing and busyness. Yes, there are lots of conveniences that are there. However, it's a steep price we pay for doing it. And some people have the desire to go. They know their body needs it, but they just haven't figured out how to afford to do so. And for me, it was a matter of, I want to make sure that I am the best version of me. And I didn't feel that I was just having to be on the go constantly like a Duracell battery, just moving, constantly going at 100 constantly, and it was draining, it was exhausting. Even now that we've been in Jamaica, yes, there's a lot of stuff that I've had to be focusing on, which means that I am not fully getting the opportunity to rest and recoup, and there are things that I have to be juggling and thinking about, sorting out and resolving. But I am managing to get a bit of rest, and I'm still feeling exhausted because my body still haven't recovered fully. And so sometimes we see people make these decisions, and it's not decisions that they come to lightly, but it's decisions that they know if they continue, they're going to crash, and they don't want that. So they try to make a way that they're able to recharge, and work on being the best version of themselves, and try to get out of the hustle and the bustle and the grind, and just have a nice relaxing life. I'm sure watching on YouTube, I see a lot of people from Europe, North America, and other parts of the world who are either non-Jamaicans moving to Jamaica, or they are Jamaicans or people who are of Jamaican descent who are also moving back to Jamaica, and these are some of their reasons for it. They just want a simple, relaxed, mentally healthy and nutritionally wholesome life, and that's what I'm aiming to achieve. And so as we go through the process, I will keep you informed and abreast with how things are going, what are some of the things we find difficult, what are some of the things we enjoy about being here, and how it's all going, settling in and adjusting to life in Jamaica. So one of the things that I'm going to share is just some of the processes with us trying to furnish our accommodation. So I'm going to put some footage of that in, as well as some of the beverages or things that we're trying to consume just to detox our body and get on being healthy. I went out earlier today and harvested some more gungu and some beans, and I'm making preparations with them now. So I've shelled some of the gungu, and that's the container of it that I'm going to use. I'm going to stop now, I can't shell anymore right now. Eliona had shelled some of it earlier, so we have that bowl of it left that we're going to do in the week. I'll shell them in the week so we can have them for another time, but I need this to prep for dinner for tomorrow. I had this bean that was outside, and this is what it looks like. I have no idea, so we've got some dry one and some green ones. I have no idea what it's called. So can anybody tell me what this bean is called and how you use it in the area that you're from? Just tell us in the comments below. What is it called? What do you use it for? And see, so we can figure out what we're going to use it for. I mean, if we know what it's called, then we'll know how to use it. So we'd appreciate if you could tell us, and any suggestions as to how you use it. Decide that I'm going to make some cucumber juice. I haven't done this in a little while, and so I decided last week that I was going to make some, and I didn't record it because it was a hectic kitchen day. So today I decided that I'm going to record it. So all I've done was 2 cucumbers, and I just diced them up, and then I put a piece of ginger on it as well. So I'm just going to blend that now to purify it, and then strain it. And after I strain it, I'm then just going to strain it another time and then sweeten it to taste and refrigerate. So I'll take you through the process. And the second in command in the kitchen is going to be pouring it out. So we're just going to strain it. And of course, some of the little bits will go through the strainer at this point. So I'm going to then strain it again. So we've just washed the strainer and washed the container, and just going in for the second straining. If you have cheesecloth, you could use that instead to just get rid of the bits. Some people don't mind the bits, but if you want to get rid of it, you can use cheesecloth to get rid of it completely. So now I'm just going to add sugar to taste and then put it to chill. towards the bed. Well, which one will it be?
And as beautiful as it looks, a $1,000. That's my lunch on Thursdays.
Which one are we going to get?
Let's look at the green set. That's one.
The green set. Okay. Is it? So this one reminds you of Nan Nan's? Yep.
And I can put my black hair. You can make any of these. To look at the
And those are, I know it sounds like a lot. Well, it is a lot. Yeah. I just did a quick conversion in my head, and it is a lot. But we'll see which one wins in the end. So does this one work out as it looks?
It's very velvety, very expensive. It's very stiff.
Okay, so you don't think it's a nice one?
No, I'd rather sit on the floor.
Okay. Well, let's go away and see if we can come up with our decision. Well, we've got a full range. We'll see which one wins out. It was a pleasure being with you today, Jam Fam Tribe, and I look forward to sitting down and talking to you again in our next episode. So bye for now and see you in the next one. Have a brilliant day wherever you are.